I see the price now trading above this line, above this point of interest. That means that more or less the market sentiment is now bullish. So this brings me more clarity and more confidence that the bullish momentum will sustain as far as the price stays above this point of interest. Okay, so there are different techniques that you can use to to rationalize your trading strategies. Yeah, so for me, I use the volume profile, resistance and support lines. Yeah, and as they are telling me that the market sentiment is bullish, then I stick with the, I just launched the bot, and I always make sure that my stop loss is below the key support line in that case, so that if the strategy, if the price falls, then at least I have a minimized loss in that case. I have a limited loss in that case. So never forget about the stop loss. The thing about the trailing up and the ultimate configuration, like the ultimate high yield strategy, is then you have, first of all, you think the price will go like this, rally. You select the classic bot. So first thing is classic bot. No, actually the first thing was the rally. Okay, let's put it here. You anticipate the rally. And the third thing is eventually the stop loss. And the fourth thing is the trailing up. Trailing. Yeah. I hope you can see this. So the thing about the trailing is that if the price breaks the upper of our trading range right over here, then thanks to the trailing up, the bot will continue trading even if the price goes above of the initial upper price. Because in that case, with the trailing up enabled, your trading range will follow the rally, and you end up having your trading range somewhere in that area. I have the case here as well, just to show you. Here we go. You see, initially I was here where you see all these yellow lines. That was my initial trading range. So you see, that's exactly my upper limit price, and below is my lower limit price. The price breached the upper price and eventually moved higher. So thanks to the trading up that I enabled in this configuration, it allowed me to participate in this rally, and that's why my trading range has followed the rally successfully. And now you see where the price is trading at, and my trading range is exactly in this new area. Otherwise you would see something like this. Without trailing up enabled, you would just get stuck in this area, and the bot would only continue to trade for you only if the price would fall back to this trading range. So do not forget about the trading up. If you are, let's say, if you are away on holidays, you have no time, or you don't want to spend time on monitoring your bots. By enabling the trading up, you just let the bot to do the job. In case if the price, while you're absent, goes higher, you can be away, you can sleep at that time as the Bitcoin goes higher. It makes 70,000, for example. But you were fortunate enough, because the bot made the job for you. It followed this rally. It made decent returns on these price swings during this rally to 70K, and you end up having more returns as if you would have in case of the configuration without the trailing up enabled. You would just skip this rally. That's the thing. So yeah, once again, the ultimate configuration. First of all, you need to see, to find those cryptocurrency pairs that you think will go higher, so you anticipate the rally. Secondly, you need to, what was that, I think? Yeah, of course, the classic bot, because we know the classic bot is the perfect one for the rising market. The third one is to make sure that you have the stop loss just in case if something goes wrong. And the fourth one is trailing up enabled. That's your ultimate high yield strategy with bitsgap bots. Yeah. And by the way, in order to have this high yield, you need to expect the rally on coins like 0x, for example, to Bitcoin. So where you also think that the value of Bitcoin will appreciate let's use this one, in USDT at the same time. So that's what you need to figure out, like the cross check. Done, 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 done. Ultimate high yield strategy in that case. The let's leave it here, and let's make it maybe 28. Okay, so now the conservative strategy would imply that, well, you expect the rally, that's okay, but you are trading cryptocurrency pairs that are trading to stable coins like BTC, USDT, for example. The next one is again the classic bot, as you know that on the rally that's the best one, best one. The third one is to plot the stop loss. The fourth one is again trading up. So that's your ultimate. Let's use the caps lock, ultimate conservative yield strategy. Let's make it yellow in that case. So here's the thing to take into account. And by the way, in this ultimate high yield strategy, stop loss is the top priority, because we know that in this high yield strategy, your risk is multiplied because you have a double exposure, both to, in that case, 0x and BTC relative to USDT. That's the thing to keep in mind. So two strategies explained here, and I'm gonna leave it here for you just for a while. So the next thing to consider is, okay, so we covered the classic bot, strategies to achieve this high yield strategy covered, conservative yield also covered, and the sideways market, we also covered the sideways market. So now what is left is actually the combo bot. So this is where most of your experience is required, and that's something is what is not for the beginners. So if you never traded futures contracts before, then be careful with the combo bot, because the risk exposure in this trading mode is larger than on the spot market, where we have the classic and the SBot. So let's switch to the futures market. Actually, let me switch my account just real quick, because I have another one where I have some combo bots trading now. Just a second. Yes, so here we go. Here I have my futures bot now trading for me. That's the combo bot. And the thing is that the only key metric I need to monitor here is the sum profit. That's my overall return. That's the bot profit generated so far on this rally, and that's the open P&L as well. So right now my open P&L is -3, but still I end up having a return of $37. That's because of the bot profit generated on this rally. And if you click here, you will see that. Closed orders, let's see the latest time we had. Here we go. Yeah, so the latest return, like the net profit, was 41, you see? And since we have our P&L -3, exactly 41 -3 is gonna be around 37.5. So that's why this sum profit is 37, and that's the only key metric for you guys to monitor. Don't get confused with other metrics. As far as your sum profit is positive, you are doing just great. As you see the sum profit negative, then you are doing bad in that case. So far so good. You see my initial investment was $17. That's my initial margin. It's initial risk exposure. But the thing about the combo bot, because it's completely different from the SBot and the classic bot, is that your risk exposure can be multiplied as a result, because it's due to the investment distribution that we have here. For example, let's see what we have for fuel and USDT. So let's say we want to trade long. I mean, I think the price will move like this. That's why I stick with long. If I would see the price moving like this below, then short